Shalom, family. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I have some good news. And I posted a video, which I forgot. I don't know how I forgot. I guess because I've been so busy. So, excuse me. Just posted a video tonight, December 28th, 2024, of my African Ancestry maternal test kit, lineage test kit, DNA test kit that I got in the mail. And I forgot that I did not post that video, so I just posted it tonight. So now I'm doing another video because I felt led to get on my AfricanAncestry.com account to just to check and see, even though they sent me information saying that they will not be giving me my test results until January 17th through the 20th or 21st or something. And so I prayed a prayer and asked the Most High to, take and put my stuff at the top of, skip it. Like, I want to get my results like now. I want them now in December. And lo and behold, the Most High Yah answered my prayer, because the title of my YouTube channel is Favored by Yah. It ain't called Favored by Yah for no reason. You know what I'm saying? The Most High Yah says you have not because you ask not. Okay, so you have to ask the Most High for what you want. Okay, so that he can answer your prayer, because he's a good father. The term father comes from him, not from man that he created in his likeness and his image. That term comes from him. Okay. And so I got my test results. I went into my account, and in my account, lo and behold, they had the letter in there telling me what lineage, what tribe I come from. And there is nothing like knowing who you are, because we are not Black Americans. We are not called African. We are not African Americans. Okay. It's more deeper than that. It has to be pinpointed specifically to a certain group of people. So when you say I'm African American, I am of the African such and such lineage people, and I'm a descendant of the slaves, even though we know, there were already melanated indigenous people here in America who are melanated indigenous people, not these, pale skinned, straight hair people that they have put into the position of Native Americans, which they are, but they are of the blending of the rape of the Caucasian people, the European people who raped the melanated women, indigenous women who are melanated in skin color, and made this mixed breed of what we know as Native Americans in today's time. All right. Whether you believe that or not, there's receipts, there's documents. There's always documentation. Documentation be conversation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go look it up for yourself. There's historical documents that the original indigenous people that were on this continent that they call America were melanated. They were not pale skinned with black straight hair. They had kinky curly hair with caramel, the brown, dark brown, black brown skin. Okay, so with that being said, get your DNA testing done with AfricanAncestry.com. They do not sell your genetic information, and they test your DNA across 33,000 lineages from 35 out of the 54 African countries. Unlike the other companies that sell your genetic information, and they do a very small percentage of lineages and a very probably 3-4 African countries that they test your DNA from. You don't want to use them. You do not want to use Ancestry.com, and you don't want to use 23andMe and whoever else is out there, because they all will sell your genetic information. But AfricanAncestry.com does not. And they put it in writing, and they speak what they have put in writing, that they destroy your genetic information after they get the test results for you. They destroy your information, your genetic information, and they do not sell it to, the wicked scientists who have always used black people, so-called African American people, as their testing guinea pigs for humanity. And of course, everything that they've been finding in the ground has been us. From the Egyptians, black, brown, curly hair, brown skin, everything in their museums is us. Okay? We the original people. We're the ones that were created in the Most High's likeness and his image. According to Revelation 4:3, the Most High Yah is melanated. Yahusha, that they call Jesus. Revelation chapter 1, verse 14, melanated. Okay? This is why the Psalm 83 people on the face of this earth do not like us. It's not just because of the color of our skin. It's because they know that we are the chosen people of the Most High Yah, the Most High, the creator of heaven and earth. This is why all these other ethnic groups on the face of the earth don't like us. But yet and still they setting up shop in our communities with their little gas stations and their little nail salons and their beauty supply stores and their other little businesses. But you don't like us, but you want to come and set up businesses in our communities. You don't like us, but you want to do testing on us, from our DNA to everything. You don't like us, but you emulating and trying to talk like us, trying to do your hair like us, trying to do your nose like us, trying to do your lips like us, trying to get your breasts like us, trying to get your butts, like us. You're laying out in the sun trying to get a tan like us, but you don't like us, but you want to be like us, because we all that. And then some, because we are the chosen people, the Most High Yah. So anyway, got my test results. It is so important to know who you are. I have always had a problem of not knowing who I was. I don't know about anybody else in my family, but I've never heard them mention it or say anything about having a problem with, who are we? Who are we as a people? Black. That ain't no ethnic group. African American. Okay, you of African lineage, because you know that you're a descendant of the slave, a slave that was here in America that came through the transatlantic slave trade. We were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. But where did your ancestors come from? Out of Africa, out of the continent. What tribe? What lineage? Who are the people? Just not Africa, because you have the Hamitic people, you have the Shemitic people. The Shemitic people are the Negroes. Okay, the dark race of people. Those are who the Shemitic people are. Then you have the Hamitic people, who are the Ethiopians, the Egyptians, the Canaanites, the Libyans, and there's 2 or 3 or 4 other ones that make up the dark races of people, the Hamitic people. These are the 2 sons out of the 3 of the sons of Noah. So, who are you? You're not black American. You're not African American. You know, these white people have given us a laundry list of names here in America. You don't like us, but we created the doorknob. You don't like us, but we created and invented the stove. You don't like us, but we invented the clothes dryer. You don't like us, but we invented the mop, the mailbox, the curtain rod, the curtain bracket, the sprinkler. You don't like us, but we created the motor, the guitar, ice cream, potato chip. You don't like us, and you racist toward us, still got a problem with us. But everything that you are using that I just mentioned, and then some, a so-called black man, a so-called African American man, just to be Pacific, from here in America, invented that small list of things that I just mentioned, that everybody around the world uses a doorknob. You don't like us, but we created the elevator. Every time you go to a hotel, go into a commercial building and get on the elevator, a black man, an African American black man invented the elevator, but you don't like us. Forget every single last one of y'all. I don't even want to use that word, forget. I want to use the other word. Every single last one of y'all, other ethnic groups that is not so-called melanated people, forget every single last one of y'all. Period. You ain't for us, we ain't for you. And I'm speaking for all my people. Because 400 years of slavery, over 400 years of mistreatment, over 400 years of no reparations. And we built this country. And every single thing that everybody around the world is using, we over here in America invented it. But you don't like us. Y'all crazy. Forget y'all. So anyway, fam, these are my test results. Okay? These are my test results from AfricanAncestry.com. Today is December 28, 2024. Get your test results from AfricanAncestry.com. Okay? So I'm going to turn the video from off of me onto my computer screen so that you can see my test results from AfricanAncestry.com. Okay, you see my name. You see my test results. It says, great news. Here are your Matra Clan test results. You have maternal ancestors from the Fulani and Yoruba people in Nigeria. This means someone from your mom's side of the family, excuse me, was from this group a long time ago, 500 to 2,000 years ago. We compared your DNA to more than 33,000 people's DNA from Africa to find your ancestry result. Your DNA is 99.97% match with the Fulani and Yoruba people. This part of your DNA comes from your mother's side. And then it shows, here are the parts of your DNA sequence that we used. And it also goes on to say everyone in your family on your mom's side has this ancestry. Share these results with your mom, siblings, children, and other family members like your grandmother, aunts, uncles, and cousins. Then it, has click here. Sorry, my phone is kind of going in and out of focus. It says click here to help you learn more about the Fulani and Yoruba people in Nigeria. Then it also says click here to join the African Ancestry online community on Facebook to meet with the same ancestry and share what you've learned. And it says, thank you for choosing African Ancestry. Sincerely, Gina Page, President. All right. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. There is something that clicks. When I saw this tonight, tears came to my eyes. Okay? Finally, after all these years of me trying to know who I was, the Most High told me who I was. When I read the scriptures, he said that you are, in the scripture where it says that you are a Jew, and I'm like, how am I a Jew? Because the white folks, I thought they were Jews, but then I learned the truth that they just took on the faith. They are not the people of the book. They took on our faith and then stole our identity, and then went over there like stole a land too, because that's what they do. Steal, kill, and destroy, like they father Satan, that they call the devil. So anyway, the truth is the truth, whether you like it or not. Sister girl, Fulani and Yoruba people in Nigeria. What? Oh my good. I can't describe the joy that I feel right now from this moment. Long time coming. We have been given every single name outside of being called a child of the Most High by these non-melanated people of all ethnic groups. And it is so important that we as a people, you so-called melanated people of the diaspora, get your DNA done when AfricanAncestry.com, because they do not sell you genetic information, and they destroy your genetic information after they test it and get the results. They do not sell your DNA information like Ancestry.com, 23andMe, and all these other DNA testing companies that are out there who are really not for us. They sell your information. This company, which is Black owned, been around longer than Ancestry.com and 23andMe. AfricanAncestry.com has been around since 2003. And like I said, they're Black owned. They don't sell your genetic information, and they destroy your genetic information after they get the results. Go online, pay your money, get your kit in the mail, follow the instructions, get your test done so that you can know who you are, who your people are. Pinpointed. It needs to be pinpointed of who you are as a person, whose blood is running through your veins, whose DNA is running through your body. You are not just a black person. You are not just an African American person. You have a lineage that you come from. You have a group of people who you come from, and you need to know who those people are so that you can know who you are as a person, so that you can know your identity. It is so important to know your identity. And I had a person one time to say, well, you don't need to know that and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. No, it does matter. It does matter. That's that colonizer mindset, that brainwashing to make you feel okay with your circumstance and situation of being a descendant of a slave here in America or down in the Caribbean or wherever you are as a so-called black person, but not truly knowing where your great grandmother or grandfather came from out of Africa, and who were his or her people before they went into the slavery through the west coast of the ports. In West Africa. So important. Don't listen to what nobody else is saying. Go get your DNA test done. If you're a melanated person of the diaspora, AfricanAncestry.com. They test your DNA across 33,000 lineages from 35 out of the 54 countries out of Africa, which is a colonizer's name, by the way. So, but anyway, still like the name though. It actually fits the continent, or maybe it does because that's all we know. And when we were born, that's what it was. So maybe that's why it's so accepting to us in our minds. But that's not the original name of that continent. Of the Most High Yah named it. So most people call it El Kebulon, which means Garden of Eden. Yeah. I am of the Fulani and Yoruba people and Nigeria. Yeah. See the nose? You notice how they cut off the noses of all of the artifacts in Egypt? Because they whitewashed everything. They didn't want us to know that those are our people. And I don't know how they thought that we weren't going to figure it out when you got paintings. Just because you cut off the nose on all the statues, there still were all the hieroglyphics of the paintings on the walls of the historical buildings and pyramids in Africa and also over here in America. The paintings are brown-skinned people, caramel-skinned people, dark brown eyed people with kinky curly hair people. And it ain't nobody white. The Egyptians was people, melanated people of color, and the slaves. The Israelite slaves were melanated people with brown skin, brown eyes, and kinky curly hair. They both look alike. How you gonna read the Bible when the Bible says that the Israelites went and scattered and blended in with the other people? You can't blend in. You white, you can't blend in with no brown skin, caramel color, kinky, curly hair people. So how in the world everybody on the face of this earth are so doggone dumb and hadn't woken up to the truth that the Egyptians was never white. There were never pale-skinned people with no blonde hair, blue eyes. It's on the paintings, people. They cut off the noses on the statues, people. And the Israelite slaves in the paintings with the Egyptians that you can see today in Egypt were both the same skin color and hair texture. People. Wasn't none white. Wasn't none pale skin. Melanated. Both groups. Just a... Ooh. The Most High Yah, he got a lot of patience, a lot of mercy, and a lot of grace that I probably got this much of. Like in between my nails, that much compared to his mercy and grace for not wanting to see nobody perish and go to hell, trying to get everybody to receive his only begotten son and come out of this wickedness and this darkness and the lies and the mistreatment of his people and the land that he gave us, the stuff that belongs to us that y'all so-called white folk got in y'all possession. Not only the people, his people you have in his possession, his special treasure, his chosen people, the real Shemitic people, the real Hamitic people. But you got our artifacts too. You got our gold. You got our mummies. Okay? Our land. I don't know how y'all think this is going to go, but it ain't going to continue to go how y'all have been having it going, because things have changed. And y'all about to find out in the worst way how much things have changed and will change, because vengeance is mine, said Yahuwah, and I shall repay. And woe unto you, you wicked ones, who want to keep racism and slavery going and continue with the lies and the mistreatment of us so-called black people, so-called African American people. You colonizers, you wicked ones that want to go into Africa and do these wicked deals underneath the table with these evil, wicked leaders that they call themselves presidents over these countries in Africa, to steal all the minerals and to enslave and go in there with your white privilege and your Chinese privilege, thinking that you can continue to run these grown African people in their own country, on their own land, and mistreat them. Some of y'all might be going home in some body bags, going over there with your pale skin, mistreating these Africans, because the Most High, if you hadn't noticed, has and is awakening a lot of them up to the truth of the deception that Satan has been operating through y'all to mistreat them and keep them in bondage mentally and physically. Because everything that y'all are using from this cell phone that I'm on, y'all getting the stuff that you need to make these phones from Africa. Your computers, you getting this stuff that you need to make the computer from Africa. Tesla, oh, the stuff that you need to make the Tesla car You're getting from Africa. El Kebulon, from the melanated people. Them brown skin, chocolate brown, dark brown, black, black, on black. People, land from Africa, which is the largest continent on the face of the earth. Africa is the largest continent on the face of the earth, at least from the continents that we have been made aware of. The Pangea map is another conversation. But anyway, Africa, you can fit about 7 or 8 continents, which includes the United States of America, in the continent of Africa. That's how large, that's how big Africa is. That map that they've been showing you, that you can pull up on Google, that they teaching you in school and in the colleges, that's a lie. And somebody needs to be slapped behind that lie. Africa is the largest continent. So, anyway, so go get your testing done. Know who you are. Walk with your head up. Walk in confidence, knowing that you are royalty. Walk as the child of the Most High Yah that you are. No such thing as white privilege when you are not the original people. You are not the chosen people. And that goes for any other ethnic group. If anybody that needs to have what they call privilege, it should be the melanated people, the so-called people of the diaspora, the so-called people that come out of Africa, of the melanated kind, created in the Most High Yah's likeness and image. If anybody need to be having some privilege, it should be called African privilege, or black privilege, or diaspora privilege. Anybody else, y'all talking about some privilege? No, y'all just take stuff, steal people identity, colonize people, narcissists, controlling, evil, wicked people. Not all of you, because if the shoe fits you, go ahead and wear it, and wear it well, because some of y'all do. Yeah, that's y'all lineage. That's y'all heritage. It's colonizers, slavers, enslavers, stealers, manipulators, controllers of other people on their own land. Racist people. Prejudiced people, evil, hateful, wicked people. That's y'all lineage. That's y'all heritage. That's what y'all have been doing to my people over here in America and in Africa and everywhere else that we were scattered from the transatlantic slave trade. Not just Europeans, not just the so-called white folks, y'all other ethnic groups too, your Arabs, your people out of Portugal, Spain, the French. As far as I know, it says that the Russians are the only ones that didn't colonize nobody. But the rest of y'all, yeah. Yeah. Rest of y'all, yeah. And y'all still to this day hateful towards us. But don't get it twisted. You gonna get you get, especially when it come to me, you get your teeth knocked down your throats. Because I am not the one. You just can't mess with any so-called African American or black person. Y'all keep hating if you want. You keep hating, the more the Most High Yah gonna bless us. Because his hand is upon us. We are his people. We are anointed. We are appointed. And no weapon that y'all have formed against us has ever prospered. And he will destroy this whole thing behind us. He will destroy every single last one of y'all behind us. He said, those who led us into captivity, y'all gonna be led into captivity yourself. 7 times worse of what y'all did to us is gonna be done to y'all. It's in his word. If you got a problem with it, you're gonna have to take it up with him, because that's what he said. Y'all have done some horrendous, evil, wicked, can't even put it together good enough in Hollywood of the crazy stuff, heinous, wicked crimes committed against African American people and of the rest of our sisters and brothers of the diaspora who are the descendants of the slaves in whatever part of the earth that they are in, the crazy stuff that we have to deal with the rest of y'all ethnic groups that are racist and prejudiced towards us. That stuff is crazy, the things that y'all say and do towards us, and we hadn't done diddly squat to near one of y'all. Ain't done nothing to y'all. Don't even know you, how they say, from Adam. Okay? But y'all got a hard on for us. Y'all can't stay away from us. You got to find ways to spew your racist poison toward us so-called black people. Because it's in you. It's in your DNA, because you're of the seed of the fallen one, of Satan. Anyway, that had to be said. And I'm going to keep saying it. Whenever the Most High Yah leads me to say it, reparations. Y'all cannot give us enough money. Y'all would have to give us every single last dime of money that the United States Federal Reserve has, including the gold, including the whole country of the United States of America, in order to make up for the atrocities of 400 years of slavery and every horrible, evil, wicked thing that y'all did to the slaves. There are whole black towns that are underwater under these so-called lakes. There are a lot of lakes. I think it's like 200 of them, 200 lakes in the United States of America that were flooded on purpose because these evil, wicked white people in America did not want us to flourish and have our own towns and have our own cities. They flooded out the cities and made them lakes, and even made a couple of the black towns and built dams. But there are still buildings underneath these lakes in America. Oh man, y'all don't understand what the Most High Yah about to do. Y'all don't understand that them words that's in the Bible. Y'all think that it's just some words, that it's not alive. The word is alive and sharper than any two-edged sword. Y'all don't understand what's coming. Y'all don't understand what the Most High Yah is about to do to our enemies, the people who are the descendants of those slave owners, of those racist people. We still here in America today and got racist white groups called the KKK, the Proud Boys, the Peckerwoods, and whatever other, with all this so-called laws that we have and constitution and amendments, and yet and still we still got those organizations. And y'all think that the Most High Yah ain't gonna deal with y'all face to face? You think he ain't gonna send his fire, the tornadoes, flood y'all land like y'all flooded our towns? Y'all wonder why y'all getting flooded out. Look what y'all did to our people. That's why y'all stuff getting flooded out. Because y'all flooded our towns and our cities. Just because you're so racist and so hateful, you didn't want us to have our own towns and our own cities. And y'all wondering why y'all going through what y'all going through? You reap what you sow. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. What y'all have done unto us is going to be done unto you. What part of that you don't get? What part of that you don't understand? The Most High Yah said, I will bless those that bless you and I will curse those that curse you. What part of that do you not understand? What Bible y'all white folks reading? Y'all supposed to be reading the same Bible we read. But evidently y'all don't have a good understanding or comprehension, or the Holy Spirit ain't there to give you the truth because it ain't in you. You think it's talking about you. It ain't talking. Y'all the Gentiles. We ain't the Gentiles. We are the people of the book. What part of them scriptures y'all misinterpreting? That y'all not comprehending? That what y'all did to us is going to be done to you. It's crystal. The Most High Yah is crystal clear that even a 5-year-old can understand it. That's why he speaks through children, because y'all adults is just on some stupidity. That's why he have to speak through the mouth of babes, profound things, biblical things that they haven't even been taught yet. But the Most High Yah is speaking through them. Yeah. America, it's time for y'all to pay up. Pay up or either shut up. Them little black boys y'all got running around the fields, NFL, NBA, and it used to be in baseball, but now y'all using them other melanated people from Mexico, Colombia, and Brazil for the baseball. But here in America, it's about us. It has always been about us. Y'all have made trillions, quadrillions of dollars off of the plight and mistreatment and slavery off of the backs of black people. And I'm going to end with that. Go to AfricanAncestry.com, get your test kit, follow the instructions, send it in. Get both done. For me, I just got my mother's side done. I would have to have somebody from my dad's side, a male from my dad's side, to have them to do the male side DNA testing to get that side of my lineage. But for now, I have my mother's side. And you can share, and now I can share this with everybody from my mother's side family. Yes. So, love y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. Go and watch all my other videos. like, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell. You know what to do, to push out the rest of my, my videos to other people throughout, the YouTube community. And even if you don't, I'm favored by Yah. The Most High Yah has angels to watch over me, to keep me from dashing my foot against a stone. And those ministering spirits from the Most High Yah, they will make sure that all my videos get to the people that need to see them. And, get done what needs to get done. So, love you. And till next time,